Here are some tips to get you started editing in Adobe Premiere Pro. You can think of the timeline as the canvas where you create your masterpiece. Here's where your story unfolds. To create a new sequence, just drag a representative clip to the empty timeline panel. If you already have a sequence open in the timeline, like we do here, then right-click the first video clip you want to appear in your new timeline and choose New Sequence from Clip. Now you're ready to start editing. For short clips, it's easy to drag and drop clips directly to the timeline. I can drag another clip next to the first, and another clip after that. Here, I want to drag this clip in between the first two. Dragging clips directly to the timeline using the Control key in Windows or the Command key in the Mac OS allows you to insert a clip wherever you release your mouse. See how these triangles point to the right? This means my clip will push all the others to the right to make room. Just make sure you do this between two clips and not inside the middle of a clip. Now that's great for inserting short clips. For longer clips, it's smarter to load them first into the source monitor. That way you can determine exactly what part of the long clip you actually want to put into your timeline. With the source monitor active, you can play your clip by clicking the play button or by pressing the spacebar on your keyboard.
It was right then and there that I knew I wanted to give it a go.
Here's a pro tip. You can do this with your left or right hand. Place 3 fingers on the J, K, and L keys. Press L to play forward,
I knew I wanted to at least try.
J to play backwards, and K to pause. Try pressing the J or L key multiple times for faster playback. Now you'll probably only want to use a small portion of a long clip. To mark that section, use the In point button and the Out point button. From the keyboard, press the I and O keys, just like the words In and Out. Either way, choosing the In and Out point determines how much of a clip you want to place into the timeline. So when you drag this to the timeline, you only insert a portion of the clip. See the video and audio icons below the monitor? Dragging from here will just insert the video portion of the clip without the audio, or the audio portion of the clip without the video. Here's a cool tip. Click the audio icon to show the clip's audio waveform. You can mark in and out points here too, allowing you to see the audio. And of course, I can press the tilde key to maximize this panel and see the sound nice and large. I can also zoom in and out with the plus and minus keys, just as I can on the timeline. Press the tilde key to return to the normal view. Don't forget to press the video clip icon to return to the composite video view. Let's take a look on the timeline. The track indicators on the left of the timeline represent the source clip. If the source panel is active, it represents that clip there in the source. When I touch a clip in a bin, like this piece of music that only has audio, you can see that the tracks don't show any video here on the timeline, just an A1 on the audio. Now when I click on a video clip, see how both the video and audio indicators show up? If one of these is off when you drag and drop to the timeline like this, where the audio is off, the dragging won't bring in the audio. This is a great way when you just want the video of the clip. As always, don't worry about making mistakes. Press Ctrl-Z or Command-Z on Mac OS to back out of your recent changes. Check out the History panel. It's just like the one you may have seen in Photoshop. You can always undo your actions here too. And that's how you get started editing your video project in Premiere Pro.